In the stillness of the universe, there exists a tiny blue dot, teeming with life, brimming with stories of resilience and survival. Welcome to a journey through a world in flux, a world in transition, a world that is shifting, evolving, transforming. Our world as we know it has been tossed and turned in the whirlwind of the 21st century. The very fabric of our existence has been challenged, tested and strained. We have faced an invisible enemy that has brought us to our knees, a microscopic virus that has underscored our fragility, yet also our strength. In the face of adversity, we've witnessed the rise of a new kind of warrior, unseen, unheard, yet undeniably powerful, a force that learns, evolves and adapts. The rise of artificial intelligence has blurred the boundaries between the organic and the synthetic. It has questioned our understanding of life itself. Yet, amidst these trials and tribulations, the human spirit remains unbroken. We continue to adapt, to evolve, to survive. We continue to forge alliances, to build bridges, to extend our hands in collaboration. We continue to persist, to resist, to exist. But what does this resilience mean in a world that is constantly changing? How do we navigate through the labyrinth of uncertainty, of unpredictability, of ambiguity? As the world continues to evolve, so must we. We must learn to adapt, to change, to transform. But what if the greatest challenge is yet to come? What if the greatest test is just around the corner? This is our resilience in a shifting world. The journey has just begun. Written and conceived by Roshan, Shetty. Produced by Anteambulo Media and Consulting.
What if the world as you knew it changed overnight? Picture this, a world once buzzing with life, now eerily silent. Storefronts that once invited us in with their vibrant displays are now shuttered and vacant. This isn't a scene from a dystopian novel. This is our reality, a reality rewritten by the COVID-19 pandemic. This crisis has left an indelible mark on our societies, transforming the very fabric of our existence. It has introduced a new kind of normal, a world that's a far cry from the one we were accustomed to. The shock, the uncertainty, it's all palpable. Felt in the air we breathe, seen in the fear-stricken eyes behind the masks. Businesses, the lifeblood of our economies, have been hit hard. Mom-and-pop stores, multinational corporations, no one has been spared the wrath of this invisible enemy. It's like an avalanche that has left a trail of destruction in its wake, toppling economies, leaving millions jobless and pushing countless to the brink of despair. Our societies were not ready for this seismic shift. The pandemic brought life as we knew it to a grinding halt, disrupted our lives in ways we could never have imagined. It's like a massive jigsaw puzzle, with pieces scattered all over, and we are left to pick up the pieces and try to put it back together. But the story doesn't end here. Amidst the chaos and uncertainty, there are tales of resilience, of people rising above the challenges, finding new ways to adapt and survive. It's a world where work from home became the norm, where technology took center stage, where we learned to appreciate the little things and value the importance of human connection. In this new world, we have been left to face challenges we never anticipated. But remember, it's not the challenges that define us, but how we respond to them, and that's where our real strength lies. In our resilience, our ability to adapt, our unwavering spirit to rise above. So let's embark on this journey together, to explore, understand, and navigate this new world, because at the end of the day, it's our world, and we have the power to shape it. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if machines took over? As we ponder this question, we can't help but delve into the fascinating yet unsettling world of artificial intelligence. In the 21st century, AI has become an integral part of our lives. It's in our phones, our cars, even our homes. It's shaping our world in ways we could never have imagined. AI offers groundbreaking conveniences. It can predict our needs, streamline tasks, and even learn from its experiences. But this intelligent companion isn't without its drawbacks. As AI continues to evolve and permeate every aspect of our lives, it's causing ripples in the fabric of society. The rise of automation is leading to job displacement on an unprecedented scale. From factory workers to customer service agents, no job seems immune to the relentless march of the machines. The societal shift isn't just about jobs. It's about the very nature of work and the value we place on human labor. As we grapple with these changes, we're forced to ask ourselves, what happens when the work we do can be done by a machine? The rise of AI-controlled data networks brings about profound implications for personal privacy and security. Our every move, every click, every preference is being tracked, analyzed, and stored. It begs the question, in this AI-dominated world, who's watching the watchers? But let's not be too quick to paint AI as a villain. It's a tool, a powerful one, but a tool nonetheless. Its impact, good or bad, depends largely on how we choose to use it. As we embrace AI, we must also grapple with the unexpected consequences. It's a delicate balance, a dance between progress and preservation, innovation and caution. It's a journey we're all on together, navigating the murky waters of a future shaped by machines. Scene script: can you imagine your home turned into a battlefield? A chilling thought, isn't it? Yet for many around the globe, this isn't merely a thought experiment, it's an all-too-real nightmare. The aftermath of war paints a grim picture, a world in ruins. The devastation is far-reaching, from the rubble of once thriving cities to the shattered lives of those left behind. War, in its many forms, is a brutal reminder of our capacity for destruction. It extracts a terrible cost, measured not only in the staggering loss of human lives, but also in the displacement of communities. Families are torn apart, homes are lost, and the fabric of communities is shattered. They precipitate geopolitical instability, reshaping borders and creating power vacuums. The aftermath is often characterized by economic collapse, social unrest, and a breeding ground for further conflict. The scarred landscapes and war-torn cities are stark reminders of the cost of conflict, the price we pay when dialogue fails and violence takes its place. Yet, amidst the ruins, we often find the most poignant expressions of our shared humanity. Stories of resilience emerge from the rubble, tales of individuals and communities who rise from the ashes, determined to rebuild, to heal, to move forward. They offer a glimmer of hope, a testament to the indomitable human spirit that refuses to be quashed, even in the face of such overwhelming adversity. The aftermath of war serves as a mirror, reflecting the worst and the best of us. It forces us to confront the consequences of our actions, to question the choices that led us here, and to consider the path we wish to tread moving forward. When was the last time you breathed clean air? It's a question that's becoming increasingly difficult to answer. Our world is gasping for breath, choked by pollution, ravaged by natural disasters, and bleeding biodiversity. The evidence is clear and undeniable. Our planet is under siege. Once our rivers flowed with crystal-clear water, now they're often murky and polluted. Our forests, the lungs of the earth, are being razed to the ground at an alarming rate, making way for concrete jungles. The air we breathe, once pure and invigorating, is now laced with toxins. The symphony of nature's orchestra is being silenced as countless species are pushed to the brink of extinction. And what's more tragic, we, humans, are the authors of this devastation. Our relentless pursuit of progress, our disregard for the delicate balance of nature, our insatiable hunger for more, they've all contributed to the crisis we face today. But let's not forget, we're not just the villains in this narrative. We're also the victims. Pollution-related diseases are on the rise. Natural disasters, exacerbated by climate change, are displacing communities. The loss of biodiversity is threatening our food security and health. Our actions, or lack thereof, are coming back to haunt us. Yet, there's a silver lining. If we are the problem, then we can also be the solution. We hold the power to change the course of our planet's future. It starts with acknowledging our role in this crisis and understanding that the health of our planet is intrinsically linked to our own. It's about making conscious choices, whether it's reducing waste, supporting renewable energy, or standing up against deforestation. It's about supporting policies that prioritize the environment and holding corporations accountable for their actions. Remember, it's not just about saving the planet. It's about ensuring a future for ourselves and generations to come. Our planet is reaching a tipping point, and we are the ones holding the scales. How often do you question the truth of what you hear? In the digital age with information at our fingertips, the line between fact and fiction has never been more blurred. Misinformation, false narratives, and conspiracy theories are not just buzzwords. They're powerful tools that can create social unrest, polarization, and an alarming erosion of trust. Picture this. A rumor starts in one corner of the world. It spreads like wildfire, fueled by social media platforms and unchecked by critical thinking. Before you know it, the rumor becomes an accepted fact, leading to protests, violence, and deep divisions among communities. This is not a dystopian novel. It's the reality of the misinformation epidemic we're currently facing. Take the case of the anti-vaccination movement. Misplaced fears and unfounded theories about vaccines have resulted in a drop in immunization rates, leading to outbreaks of preventable diseases. Or consider the spread of political misinformation, where false narratives can sway public opinion, influence elections, and even incite violence. But the issue is not just about the spread of false information, it's about the erosion of trust. When misinformation runs rampant, it becomes difficult to distinguish between what's real and what's not. This uncertainty can lead to cynicism and a lack of faith in institutions that are supposed to protect us, from the media to the government to science and medicine. In the face of this challenge, we need to recognize the power and responsibility we hold as consumers and sharers of information. We need to equip ourselves with the tools to discern fact from fiction, to question what we read, and to seek out reliable sources. The fight against misinformation is not just about fact-checking. It's about fostering a culture of critical thinking, promoting media literacy, and holding those who spread false information accountable. It's about creating a society where truth is valued, not manipulated. In a world where truth is a commodity, we must be vigilant. The path to resilience in this shifting world lies not only in our ability to adapt, but also in our commitment to truth, integrity, and mutual trust. In the face of adversity, what does it take to rise above? It's a question that echoes across the globe, ringing in the ears of those who find themselves facing formidable odds. The answer lies in the heart of resilience, in the stories of individuals and communities that refuse to buckle under the weight of challenges. Their tales are not just narratives of survival, but testimonies of triumph. Consider the story of a small town's library that, in the face of dwindling funds and a digital age, transformed itself into a community hub. It's a place where seniors learn to navigate technology, where kids find a safe space after school, and where job seekers get help to polish their resumes. The library didn't just survive, it thrived because of the collective resilience of the community that rallied around it. Then, there's the tale of a young woman who, despite being born into a family mired in poverty, managed to break the cycle. She harnessed her emotional intelligence, using empathy and understanding to navigate her way to a scholarship, a degree, and a career that she uses to uplift her community. And let's not forget the story of a group of farmers who, faced with the harsh realities of climate change, banded together to adopt sustainable farming practices. They turned adversity into advantage, making their farms more resilient to climate change and creating a model for others to follow. These stories underscore the extraordinary power of resilience. They highlight the crucial role of emotional intelligence in overcoming adversity. Empathy, understanding, and cooperation aren't just nice-to-haves, they're vital tools in the face of challenges. The world is filled with such stories. Tales of everyday heroes who rise above their circumstances, who transform their challenges into opportunities, who find the strength to endure and the courage to thrive. They remind us that resilience isn't just about surviving, it's about flourishing in the face of adversity. Through resilience, we find the strength to endure and the courage to thrive. How do we navigate through a world filled with misinformation and uncertainty? In the face of 21st century challenges and the ever-evolving landscape of our world, change is inevitable. But how we manage that change can significantly impact our future. It's all about effective change management strategies, adaptability, resilience, and proactive planning. Let's consider the collaboration between governments, NGOs, and individuals. This trifecta of change management is crucial in countering misinformation, promoting fact-based communication, and supporting vulnerable communities. Governments, with their power and resources, can enact policies and regulations to combat the spread of misinformation. NGOs, with their reach and grassroots connections, can mobilize communities and provide support where it's needed most. And individuals, with their voices and actions, can challenge the status quo, spread awareness, and make a difference on a personal level. Change management isn't just about responding to crises, it's also about anticipating them. It's about understanding the patterns of the past, recognizing the trends of the present, and planning for the possibilities of the future. It's about evolving our strategies as the world evolves around us. But let's not forget the role of education in change management. Education empowers people with knowledge, helping them to discern fact from fiction. It promotes critical thinking, equips us with the tools to question, to challenge, to seek the truth. In a world where misinformation is just a click away, education is our strongest defense. Finally, change management is about leadership, both on a global scale and within our local communities. Responsible leadership is about making informed decisions, considering the long-term implications, and prioritizing the common good over individual interests. It's about leading with integrity, transparency, and accountability. And yes, change can be difficult, it can be uncomfortable and uncertain, but it's also an opportunity for growth, for innovation, for progress. With responsible leadership and collective action, we can shape a better future. And remember, change starts with you. Our world may be shifting, but are we powerless? Far from it. We are the architects of our destiny, the authors of our own story. We are the dreamers who dare to envision a world that is better than today, and the doers who make it happen. In the face of adversity, we do not crumble, we rise, we adapt, we learn, we innovate. We are not just survivors, we are transformers, turning challenges into opportunities, despair into hope, and uncertainty into a canvas for creating a future that is sustainable, inclusive, and bright. Together, we can reshape our world. Together, we can turn the tide. We can stand up to misinformation, champion the truth, and protect our planet. We can foster understanding, bridge divides, and build a future that is worthy of our highest aspirations. In this shifting world, resilience is our compass and hope, our guiding star.